Three men, one club, and a continent that still can't recover. You think you know this story? No. You have no idea how crazy it was. This wasn't just an attack. It was a hope-killing. The best defenders in the world look like amateurs. And why their collapse is the biggest tragedy in modern football. Subscribe now, because after this video, you will be different. 2014. Barcelona in crisis. First season without a trophy in 6 years. Messi is a lonely genius lost in Martino's system. Something radical was needed, and then he appears. The one who bit Chelani, suspended from football for 4 months, a paranoid man who couldn't leave the house without tears. Luis Suarez, the most unpredictable forward on the planet. Plus the young Brazilian, everyone called the second Pele, but who didn't yet know how to carry this weight. Look at this. 3 completely different characters. Messi is an introverted genius who speaks through the ball. Suarez is a street fighter with the heart of a lion. Neymar is a Brazilian dancer who plays for joy. But here's the important thing. They didn't just play together, they breathed together. Messi gave Suarez a penalty so he could beat the scorer. Suarez protected Neymar from the referees. Neymar brought the energies that the 2 old men lacked. Listen to these numbers and just try to take it in. In 3 seasons together, 364 goals, 122 goals in the 2014/15 season, a record in all of football. In the Champions League final against Juventus, each of them scored. Look how they did it. Pep Guardiola knew everything about Barcelona. He created a team so brutal that it's still a meme. But here's what you didn't notice. 10 seconds before, Suarez distracted 2 defenders, and Neymar got into position to score if Messi hadn't shot. It was a Matrix-level synchronization. Real Madrid 4-0, November 2015. Clásico at the Bernabeu. Ronaldo in peak form. Bale, Benzema, galaxies. The result? Humiliation. MSN scored all 4. Ramos didn't appear in the media for 3 days after the match. This wasn't just football. This was psychological abuse of an entire club. BBC, Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale. Magnificent. But these were 3 individuals. MSN, it was an organism. They felt each other without words. Watch this point-blank pass from Messi when everyone is waiting for the shot. He saw Suarez, who wasn't in the frame. This isn't training, it's a gift. 2017. Neymar leaves for PSG. Why? He wanted to be first. He was tired of Messi's shadow. And you know what? I understand him. But he didn't understand the main thing. At MSN, he was a god. At PSG, he simply became a good player. Suarez said later, "We knew it was the end of an era, not just our trio. An era of football of such beauty. 7 years have passed. Messi is a world champion, but alone in MLS. Suarez is a legend, but without that spark. Neymar is a shadow of himself, and no one has created anything similar." PSG tried to buy magic. It didn't work, because MSN wasn't the sum of talents. It was alchemy, a coincidence that happens once in a lifetime. I watched as in a team, but love. Messi could score 60 goals, but he gave away penalties. This is power. Now a question for you, but they will never die.